What's the weather in Quali?
Cloudy, overcast with dry conditions.
And the race?
Hold on. Oh, wait, it doesn't even say that. Oh, did I say it will be dry conditions and clear skies?
Okay, thank you. I'm going to mute you now, alright? And I'll talk to you after the race.
Okay.
Alright? Have a good race, alright?
Thanks.
Thanks. Alright, Di? Yeah. Scottish Ninja's in the party. I don't know his first name. Alright? No, I wouldn't mute him, Di, because it's his first race, mate. I wouldn't mute him, but he's a quiet lad. Alright, it's an overcast quali with a dry clear race, alright? Alright, good luck, Di. Alright, mate. Ta-ra. Hello, everyone. And we're live from Spa-Francorchamps in Belgium. We have a new driver with us tonight, Scottish Ninja, who's decided to join the PS4 F3 League. Try and see who's where on the track. So we'll stay on board with Matthew Hero on the medium tyres, drifted a bit wide there. Probably disallowed, but it's his out lap. Let's put some telemetry on and have a look. Yes, he's as you can see on the track map, he's gone red, but that won't affect his next lap as it'll be his flying lap. He's letting the car go behind, which is Brandon. We'll stay on board with Brandon now. Onto the back straight he comes. Hard on the brakes down into the bus stop. Sharp right, sharp left. Over the start and finish straight to start his flying lap on the softs. Here we go. Drop down the hill now. To a Rouge in the 7th. Into 8th. Is he going to stay flat? Yes. Nice. DRS open. Down the Camel straight now. Hard on the brakes. Back 4 gears. Lost a 10th there. And we've got Matthew behind him on the mediums, also on a fast lap. Bit wide there for Matthew again. But he got away with it. You can do the one stop on the softs, but it's softs to hards. Though the hard tyres will be struggling towards the end of the race. The medium tyres is the way to go, I personally say. And do the easy one stop, mediums to hards. As you can see now on the telemetry, he's out of ERS. And invalidated his lap. Matthew Hero. Boxes. See who else is on a fast lap. Turquoise Bones. Coming on to complete his lap now. Crosses the line with a provisional time of a 1:44.2. See what Brandon's doing. See if he's going for another lap on these tyres. No, obviously not. Turquoise Bones will be, I would say, pitting this lap. Save his tyres now. A 44, not too shabby. On board now with the Scottish Ninja, new to the PSF1 F3 League. On the soft tyres. So far so good. I wish they'd update the McLaren, get all the sponsorships on it. As with a lot of the cars. Hard on. Oh. Yeah. No. You can't retire on track. And I don't know what the Scottish Ninja is doing. One moment, everyone. Oh, here we go. Oh, you don't want to do that. Oh, look, he's found a shortcut, everyone. Disqualified from the session. So there's one person that won't be setting a lap. Turquoise Bones entering the pits now. On board with Uncle JND. Drops down the hill now. Anyone further up the track? No. Die Miles there. Dropping down the hill. So we'll stay on board with JND. See what JND can do on his flying lap. Bit of a twitch on the back end. Crosses the line now to start his fast lap. I don't know if it's... Oh, it is. It's raining. It's light rain on my screen now. I think Brandon is being a little bit overcautious here. He's in the pits at the moment with full wets on. Keep going, J&D. So far so good. Had a bit of a wobble at the top of the hill. Just got a time on the board. Got away with that. Didn't invalidate. Nice through there. This rain will slow the drivers down a bit. Die Miles retired from the session. Small bit of a wobble there from J&D, and goes P2 on a 45.5. Sorry, he had a 45.5. I'm not sure where Die lost it. I shall just find out for you now. What happened, Die? I'll see. Die is still muted. So I wouldn't mind betting Dyer's lost it. One moment. I'd say JND will be boxing this lap. Matthew Hero on a fast lap. On the mediums. Yeah, this is costing me 6.5 seconds down on his fastest time. But I've been assured it's a clear race. JND into the pits, catches the wall slightly. Don't like that camera angle as Matthew comes in. Luke's car out of fuel, I think. So he'll be boxing. JND's retired from the session. Yeah, I would say, looking at it, we're not far off intermediates here. You can see the car isn't holding on the front end, and he's invalidated this lap anyway. I can see Inter's going on onto Matthew's car, which I would say is the right call. You don't get spray off the slicks. You can see how hard it is for him to turn, but he's going to stay with it, and he's going to go for a fast lap. So we'll stay on board with Brandon. See what Brandon can do. Yeah, he can't turn. Inters is the way to go. Wants to ease off coming now down through a Rouge. All fairness to the kid, he kept hold of it. Rear wing open. Not many drivers tonight looking after the ERS. Obviously he's invalidated this lap. Really, on your out lap you want your ERS turned off, and then as you're on the back straight, then I don't know what he's doing here, but live on stream you don't want that. Turquoise Bones is retired from the session, presumably in the pits. As we can see now that Brandon's done that on purpose, heavily damaged the car on the front end, and retires on track. Not very good. Luke's retired from the session, leaving Matthew Hero. So I'm hoping Matthew's going to go out and do a lap on maybe the Indies. But at the moment it looks like Turquoise Bones has got pole here on a 44.2, Luke second on a 44.898. Matthew Hero is going to keep hold of third on the grid on a 45.1. JND is going to stay fourth on a 45.3. Die Miles, no time set. Brandon, no time set. And Scottish Ninja, no time set either. But Matthew's going to go out and give us a lap on the Indies. Wants to be looking at turning his ERS off and keeping it off and only turning it on then towards the end of the lap. Nice through a rouge. As you can see, the spray now starting to come off the cars. Off the tyre, sorry. Matthew now is third in the promotion spot after a driver retired from the league, and it's looking good. Matthew needs solid points here tonight to near cement his place in promotion to go to the F2 championship of next season, of season 18. But he's come on leaps and bounds in the past few seasons. Bit wide there, it looks like he got away with it. And it'll only be towards the end of the lap will he turn his ERS up to full. And he's lost it. And I would say he will go into the pits and he'll retire in the pits. And as you can see, into the pits comes Matthew Hero, and he'll retire in the pits. And that's your qualifying, everyone. And there we have it. Turquoise Bones, Luke, Matthew Hero, Uncle J&D, Die Miles, Brandon and Scottish Ninja. Just get the screenshots, everyone. There we have it. But yeah, it's supposed to be a clear race, nice and dry. I can't see this race falling into the hands of the two stoppers. I know you can go to lap 6 on the softs and then jump on the hards, and there we have it. It's a nice clear race. And we just got the 2-minute wait. Half a minute in. And Scottish Ninja, okay, yes, his first race, he may be forgiven for that and given a reprimand. Two, four. One moment, just message the... And everyone is ready. Get that on. Get the detail on. Telemetry. Yeah. And we're in broadcast mode. Take around Turquoise Bones on pole. On the medium tyres. Drop down the order. Luke C883 on the softs. Matthew Hero, third in the championship, third on the grid. On the mediums. Uncle J&D also on the mediums in the Ferrari. His teammate Di Miles on the softs. So Di will probably go 2-stop tonight. Soft medium. Brandon on the hards. I didn't see that coming. And Scottish Ninja also on the softs. The hards is a bold move, because there we have it there. It's same pit, lap 8 to 10 for the softs, for the mediums. But we'll see. Get off this camera. By the way, if there's any spectators tonight that happens to be watching the live stream, if you have any friends that's interested in racing, to message Not Penny's Boat on the PlayStation. If you're interested in joining the league, as they're always looking for drivers. Turquoise Bones is just coming up to the bus stop. Just see where everyone is on track. Got a bit of ghosting going on here, but that always happens towards the end of the lap. Back on board now with Turquoise Bones, just taking his grid position. Come on, give me a better angle. There we are. Lights go out, and away we go. And it looks like a clean getaway for everyone at the moment. On board with Turquoise Bones. Matthew Hero up to second, nicely. Di Miles up to P3. Here we go, down into a Rouge for the first time. Turquoise Bones through. Oh, and we've got a car spinning, which is Brandon, backwards. Do not retire, please. So Luke has got damage. We've got a VSC. So Brandon will have to pit this lap. As you can see, heavy front damage. Lost it coming up here, Rouge on the hard tyres. Obviously not enough heat into him. Luke, heavy front wing damage. So I would suggest a set of mediums for Luke. Uncle J&D behind his teammate Miles on the medium tyres. The mediums will take a lap or two to come in, but it'll only take a lap or two and they will be quicker than the soft tyres. Nice start from Scottish Ninja, up 4 places to third from 7th. So nice to see a new driver, and we're back racing. And Matthew Hero is just hanging on to the back of Turquoise Bones at the moment, but I think Turquoise Bones will slowly pull away, barring any incidents, as we come round to complete the first lap. Scottish Ninja just going a little bit too deep there. Got Di Miles company now all over the back of him. Di Miles coming up the outside of him, looking to go for the overtake, but thought better of it. Into turn 1 we go. Back on board now with Turquoise Bones, coming down the hill, heading for a Rouge. Let's see if he eases off at all. Climbing, and flat through there, lovely. Matthew Hero the same. And here we go, Di Miles now looking to line up a move on the Scottish Ninja. Out of the slipstream he goes. And ooh, goes for a late move but makes it stick. Nice move by Di Miles. Up to P3 now. See if Di now can pull away from the Scottish Ninja. It was a clean move, a fair move. A little bit wide there from Di. Down the hill now. Nice and tidy. See what Di can do now with Matthew Hero in front of him, because Di seems to have a fair bit of pace tonight. Feathering the throttle through here now. And as you can see, he's already on the back of Matthew Hero. Personally, Matthew Hero now on the mediums. I can't see him really fighting Di Miles. Oh, Di's lost it. Heavy damage, front wing. Luckily, he didn't take out another car behind him. He'll have to let his teammate go, as he's going to have to pit as he's done so. Nice move. We got yellow flags in sector 2, so Brandon is somewhere lost it again somewhere. Yes, heavy front end damage. And oh no, you can't do that. I'm sorry. Brandon's retired on track. Severe collision with Luke C8083. You could see it was purposely done, and he's retired on track, so we're going to have his car going round. And what's going on here? Luke C883 couldn't turn. He'll be boxing again. I would like to say medium tyres going. Oh my god, that is massive. Oh my god. I'm sorry about this, everyone, but this won't go down well with the race and the league owners. I honestly can't see Brandon being here much longer. As there goes Brandon, he's ruined Luke's race for no reason whatsoever. We have a full course safety car. One moment. Just... so where are we now? Sorry, I'm back now. I just had to message someone. Scottish Ninja has been disqualified from the session. I don't know what he's done. Di Miles has picked up a drive-through for speeding under the safety car. It's not looking very good here in F3. Turquoise Bone still leading. Who's pitted? He's gone onto the hards. Good choice. He'll be able to go to the end from here. Matthew Hero, medium tyres, will have to pit again. J&D, let's bring up the pit stop information. Yeah, as we can see now, Di Miles got a drive through. The remaining 4 drivers all done 1 stop each. And then we can see the tyres. I don't think the mediums will make it to the end from lap 4. But saying that, 3 laps under the safety car at 7, it's going to be a bit of a struggle. As we can see, Brandon has left the session, so he should be ashamed of the way he drove tonight. So as it is at the moment, Di Miles is looking at some good points here tonight. 4th place, 12 points. And as Di have said, this is one of his favourite tracks. The last 3 races of the season. Belgium, Silverstone and Brazil. But that's all I would say to Di Miles, is just to drive safely and try and keep it as clean as possible and just aim for the checkered flag. Don't try and push the car through a rouge, and don't try anything stupid. I hope this is the weather for the F1 race tonight at 7:45 PM. Just grab a drink of squash, everyone. 2 seconds. And I'm back with you. Turquoise Bones really needs to be warming them tyres up as much as possible. Try and get as much heat into them now as possible, because I wouldn't want to see Turquoise Bones having the same problems as Brandon had through a rouge on the first lap, with the car swapped ends on him. Safety car in this lap, so we're about to get back racing. Turquoise Bones now will back him up. Well, back the 4 drivers up that's left. Personally, if I was Di Miles, I'd just try and stay on the back of his teammate. I wouldn't try anything too risky. Turquoise Bones slowly just pulling away, and he'll back the pack up again before he makes his move. And here we go, down in the bus stop chicane, and hard on the power, and here we go, and back to normal racing we go. Up to turn 1, hard on the brakes, back 5 gears, and we'll stay on board with Turquoise Bones to see how the car handles through a rouge now on the hard tyres. Dropping down the hill now, Matthew very close to him now. And as you can see, Turquoise Bones lifted. The overspeed that Matthew's carrying is absolutely unreal on their medium tyres. Turquoise Bones goes defensive very, very early, and Matthew goes on the outside. Lovely. Nice pass. And now Matthew's leading the race, and hopefully Matthew should be able to pull away on their mediums. The hard tyre is going to take a good 3 to 5 laps to come in, As you can see now, Di Miles has got past his teammate as Matthew picks up a 3-second time penalty. Di Miles on the mediums tyres now, should start reeling in turquoise bones. And we have a yellow flag, and I would say that is for Uncle J&D's had a moment and he's lost his left end plate, so he'll have to pit. So Di Miles is looking at his first podium of the season, saying that his first podium for a couple of seasons, as long as he can make the checkered flag. And now, as we can see, turquoise bones is all over the back of Matthew Hero. So somewhere along the lap, Matthew's at a moment. But we'll see now how Matthew manages the rouge. And there we see Di Miles boxing. That to me is unscheduled. Oh, he's serving his drive-through that he got from under the safety car, which drops him back to 4th. So Miles has got all to do now, 15 seconds behind. And on his way he goes again. His teammate J&D up to 3rd. Turquoise Bones still behind Matthew Hero, 7/10 is the gap. It's nice to see Matthew Hero legitimately leading the race, as I don't think we've seen that all season from Matthew. These past couple of weeks Matthew's been on the podium. I know he's trying to make it 3 in a row tonight, but it would be nice to see him win a race in F3. Turquoise Bones' tyre is now starting to work, as you can see in the fast corners. Goes a bit wide there. Matthew stretching the gap into overtake now on the back straight. Now this is what he needs to keep doing, but keeping his ERS so it doesn't drop below anywhere below 60%. You don't want to drop below 60%, as it takes a fair few laps for it to build back up again. Turquoise Bones is looking after his as well. And I'm back with you. Matthew sets the fastest lap of a 1:48. Gap is now just cleared in a second. We started with 7, we're down to 4. 2 seconds. And I'm back with you. Turquoise Bones now goes 1:47.7. Good lap from Turquoise Bones. Okay, thank you, Not Penny's Boat. Matthew's doing well here. I would say Matthew's going to have to definitely pit again. So your net leader, who's looking at a move up the inside, brilliant move up the inside on the hard tyres, and now you should start to see Turquoise Bones pulling away from Matthew. Matthew, that's all he needs to do is concentrate on his own race, and he's got second place in the bag, as JND is 10 seconds further behind. Excuse me. We'll have a look at JND now. JND doing well on the hard tyres. So I would say JND's going to the end from here. And Di Miles on the mediums. And I would say Di is definitely going to go to the end from here. Wants to stay away from that curb, because if he keeps on clipping that curb, he's not going to be for this race much longer. By missing the apex of one corner C, upsets your rhythm for the next, and your lines go out through the window. But Di is doing well, 2 seconds behind his teammate, and I think once Di gets on the back of his teammate, he will pass his teammate eventually. I think JND will just be happy to finish the race tonight. A little bit deep there, see, and as you can see that it alters the car, and you've got to take a different line, slows you down. That there cost Miles a little bit of time. But looking at it, I think his teammate is struggling a little bit. Eased off through a rouge. Di Miles went flat, looking at him. He's going well. Go back on board with Matthew Hero now, is all over the back of Turquoise Bones. Doesn't seem to be letting Turquoise Bones get away from him. I'm hoping Matthew's done this strategy on the mediums to know that, pardon me, that they'll go to the end. Because the maximum you should be looking at taking the medium tyres, 13 to 15 laps maximum. Just see how many laps he's been on him. Five laps, 12 to go. You're looking at 17. It's a big ask. But there again, Matthew Hero, he may pit later in the race, go onto the softs and go for the fastest lap for the bonus point. As any of the drivers behind can. Turquoise Bones setting the fastest lap now of 47.5. I know Matthew could probably do that, probably a second or two quicker on the soft tyres in the latter stages of the race, as the track will be well rubbered in. Miles now tight on the back of his teammate. Sorry, I've missed that. He's got past him. So let's see if Miles can keep it nice and clean now down through a rouge. Nice and clean up over the hill, nice and tidy. His teammate now tight behind him, so here's a nice little inter-team battle. Got the DRS on Miles and passes. Oh, no, you don't want to be doing that, Miles. Yeah, silly move on Miles' behalf there. Luckily got away with it with no damage, but yes, he shouldn't have done that. He's overheated them tyres now by doing that. Went for a bold move, which was going to be an ever-closing corner. But they do say that the best time to attack is once you've been overtaken. But Miles had done the hard work of getting on the back of his teammate, and then does a silly move like that and throws it all away. As you can see now, the gap now between Di and his teammate a little over 1.5 seconds as Turquoise Bones sets another fastest lap of a 1:47.2. Laps in, 10 to go. Matthew Hero now, the gap is 3.5 seconds. Just nurse the car now and try and look after them tyres. He's almost got a pit stop over the car in third place of J&D. Miles now 2 seconds behind his teammate. The gap is slowly starting to fall. J&D feathering the throttle through here. And this is allowing Die Miles to catch up to him yet again. As you can see, the gap is constantly falling between Die and Uncle J&D, as J&D picks up a 3-second time penalty. This race will come down to penalties for the final podium. And I haven't seen Miles' name pop up too many times tonight, so let's hope that he's going to keep it as clean as possible and finish the race. Now he's on the gearbox of his teammate again. Let's hope that Die makes the pass cleanly and can slowly build a gap as Turquoise Bones goes fastest again on a 1:47.0. Die Miles, his teammate, lets him go past, but these two squabbling is only allowing Matthew Hero to pull away from him. As you can see now, Matthew Hero, I would say he's got a pit stop now, as the pit is opened. See what Die Miles can do now down through a rouge. His teammate will get DRS up the Camel Straight, so obviously we're going to see another pass by his teammate, nice and clean through there. And here's his teammate tight on his gearbox now, getting in the DRS. Rear wing pops open and goes up for the inside. Die Miles still holding on. Go back on board, and there you go, the move. Uncle J&D moves ahead of Die Miles again, and you don't want to be looking for a move down in this corner. It's not an overtaking spot. Miles is trying to, but he's going to run out of corner because he's going to be pushed wide. Gets past, lovely move around the outside. I don't know whether he picked up a warning for that. Wants to stay away from the curb on the inside here. Car is moving around now a little bit. And his teammate is struggling on the hard tyres, I feel. Because you can see Die is pulled out just over a second on him. It's 1.2 seconds, 1.3 now. And you've got to feel as Turquoise Bones goes into the 46s for the first time, 46.5. So yeah, Uncle J&D now starting to really struggle now. I don't know if I saw wing damage. Yes, he's lost his left end plate. So yes, he is struggling, but he's going to carry on. He's going to soldier on, which personally, pit now, go on to a set of mediums and go to the end, because I can't honestly see Die Miles pit going to the end. But this is going to hurt Uncle J&D's car now as he comes down through a rouge, flicks the car left and then right as Die picks up a time penalty. We have yellow flags. Die Miles has lost it. Luckily not lost any of his wheels, and he's lost that at the top of a rouge. That's unusual. It looked clean, so Die Miles will have to pit again. Yeah, that's not the brightest move. He'll pick up a severe time penalty for that. This is live on stream, so I don't know what Di is going through his brain. You can't do that. I know he's trying to get back to the pits as quick as he can, but personally, slow down. It doesn't matter if it takes you 30 seconds to get back to the pits. Think about where you're going to finish at the end of the race. Go back on board his teammate now. I would say will pit this lap, definitely pit this lap, because now he's got that pit stop over Di Miles. As you can see, the gap now is 20 seconds to his teammate. Small bit of lag there. I would definitely say he's going to box, which he doesn't, which is a shock to me, because why would you possibly want to carry on? Because that's only going to hinder him in the corners. As he drops down, let's go on board, up through a rouge with him. Yeah, you can see the skid marks on the track from Di Miles' car. Lost at mid-corner of a rouge, up over the top. See where Di is, he's in the pits. New front wing. And it looks like a set of softs going on. Yep, set of softs, and on his way he goes. Let's see where Turquoise Bones is on the track. So Di Miles is lucky here. He's not going to get lapped. Matthew Hero should be looking at boxing now, anytime now, if you've got another lap or two maybe, and then go on to the softs. Now Di's going to be putting in some fast laps on these soft tyres. Just take it easy now, Di. You've got 4th place, 12 points. Let's hope you can get the fastest lap, which is a 46.5 at the moment. See what his teammate is. His teammate, I can't see why his teammate doesn't pit, because he's got 3rd place in the bag here. And in the pits he comes. Oh, catches the right side of the wing. I don't know whether he'll pick up a penalty for speeding in the pit lane, but new wing and a new set of softs going on. That's weird, they're showing soft tyres being taken off the car. As we know, he didn't have softs, and away he goes. See where Di Miles is on the track. Di Miles is only on the back straight now, as JND's exiting the pits. That's how much time Di Miles lost. And on his merry way he goes. There's Di coming into the last corners. And now Di will be pushing on this lap now to try and post the fastest lap of the race. And there we go. We can see the gap between him and his teammate. 22 seconds. JND going well, so JND will be lighting up the sectors now. Sorry, this is his out lap. Matthew Hero still going strong, 10 seconds behind Turquoise Bones, who goes round to start his 17th lap. Will Matthew Hero box this lap? He's got plenty of time in the bag to pit. And no, stays out. Just wants to really look after them tyres and keep an eye on the temps. See what Di Miles' sector 2 time is. Now Di wants to stay away from this curb down here and this fast left-hander, because this will pull you into the wall. It makes the, as he picks up a 3-second time penalty. Let's see what he can do. Will it be purple? We'll find out now shortly. One more corner to go until we find out. And he's 1.9 seconds up on his fastest time. JND now crossing the line now to start his first flying lap on them softs. Comes 9 miles now on the back straight. Let's hope he keeps it clean and it doesn't get invalidated at all. Nice little slide. And here goes 9 miles. Clearly the fastest lap of 45.5. Matthew Hero, a third of a tenth. Six tenths down on his fastest lap so far. Personally, if I was Matthew Hero now, I'd pit, get on the soft tyres, put in a couple of quali laps, try and go for the fastest lap. And oh, Matthew makes a schoolboy error there, clips the wall. I hope he hasn't got wing damage for that, though it shouldn't really matter. He'll go on to a set of softs. Got away with no front wing damage. Very lucky there. As you can see, let's see where the car is on the track behind him. A country mile behind him. As you can see, Matthew's clearly miles ahead, 20 seconds. That's all Matthew's got to do, is take it easy and just keep doing what he's been doing. Turquoise Bones now. Got a pit stop in hand over Matthew Hero. He can actually pit, go on the soft tyres himself. And as we know, as Turquoise Bones has been lighting up the timing screens here on the hard tyres, he'll blow whatever time anyone sets out of the water. I'm just wondering, will he go for the bonus point? And chooses to stay out. Well, Matthew Hero isn't going to catch him behind, being 32 seconds behind. He'd need Turquoise Bones to have a moment and either lose it in a rouge or coming over the top of a rouge and hit the wall and lose his wing, or worse than that, to lose a wheel. But it doesn't look that way, because Turquoise Bones will just protect his lead now that he's got over him. And here we go, on board with Matthew Hero. But 9 miles picks up a 3-second time penalty. Matthew now going on to his first flying lap on these brand new set of softs. We'll just put up the fastest lap, as you can see there. 9 miles has the fastest lap on a 45.5 as JND crosses the line now and was 4 tenths slower. So currently at the moment only Matthew Hero is half a second up on his fastest time. I don't know if that's half a second up on the fastest lap time, but he's doing well. Sorry about this, just turned my PlayStation 3 off. Matthew now dropping down. Another 3 corners ago, we'll find out what his split is. And here we go, there we go, 1.2 seconds up. 9 miles still holding on to the fastest lap time. As Turquoise Bones goes into the pits, he's on the soft tyre, so unfortunately I think for Matthew, if he sets the fastest lap this lap, Turquoise Bones will beat that time. Goes a little bit deep there, nicely through there, comes up across the line and goes a 46.6. So Die Miles still holding on to the fastest lap at the moment. But the gap now between Turquoise Bones and Matthew Hero, 13 seconds. See Matthew down to a Rouge, up over the top. Really want to stay away from the curbs. Uncle J&D crossing the line. 18 seconds further back from Matthew Hero. And here's Die Miles now. And that's all I ask, is that Die Miles holds on, keeps it as clean as he possibly can to finish this race. Lap 20 of 22, on board with Turquoise Bones now, who hasn't put a foot wrong all night. Matthew slowly chipping into the lead, but of course there's not enough laps left. See how Die's looking. Bit of out of shape there. Excuse me. Car is starting to move round now on them soft tyres. Got to stay away from this curb on the left hand side here. Has a horrible tendency to pull you into the wall there on the left hand side. Turquoise Bones now looking back out of the McLaren on his first lap on them soft tyres. There you go, 3/10 in the first sector so far. Up on his fastest time. And you've got to feel like for Die a little bit, setting the fastest lap, hoping for the bonus point. And we have yellow flags. Die Miles lost the back end coming out of the last corner. Wants to really look after these tyres, don't push the car, and just make sure he gets across the line and finishes. Back on board now with Turquoise Bones, coming up to the second split. Look at that, 1.4 seconds quicker. Got to be looking at high 44s. Sorry, I'll take that back. Could be low 44s. And there we have it, a 44.2. And I honestly can't see anyone beating that. Last lap, as Turquoise Bone starts his last lap, Matthew Hero 17 seconds back. Look after them tyres. JND in third place. This is Uncle JND's second outing for PSF1 F3. Obviously crashed out of last week's race, not through his own fault, through someone else's. Round the last corner he comes, and here's Die Miles. We go back on board with Turquoise Bones now. Matthew Hero picks up a 3-second time penalty. I don't think Uncle J&D can catch Matthew on time penalties, as the gap between themselves is 17 seconds. Matthew's still going well, lovely, nice to see. See what the time is on the second split, as he'll be using all his overtake now. See if he goes any faster. Coming up now to the second time and split. And here we go. No, he's 3/10 down. So Turquoise Bones looks like he's gonna he'll cross the line and take another race win here at Belgium. Next week now we're off to Silverstone for the second to last race of the season. Down into the bus stop we come for the final time. And out of the last corner, and Turquoise Bones crossed the line to take the race win at Spa-Francorchamps, Belgium. Good race by him. Matthew here. Looks like he's going to pick up second place. Nice and tidy through the last corners. And a good race for Matthew. Well done. And well done. And on board now with J&D. Going to pick up his first podium. Nice slide there. Weaving as he crosses the line. Nice podium for J&D. On board with Di Miles now. No. I thought Di was going to lose a front wing and a wheel there. He's got nothing to prove. Just get the car to the end and cross the line. That's all he's got to do. For 12 valuable points. And here we go. No heroics now, Di. Round the last corner. And here we go. And Di Miles crossed the line fourth. And there we have it. That is Spa-Francorchamps, Belgium. Driver of the day, Di Miles. Just get the timing screens. Thank you for everyone who's watched tonight or stayed to the bitter end. I'm number one Taffy. The top 4 drivers obviously go to PSF1 F2 at the end of the season. There's 4 promotion spots available. Sorry about that. And there we see it. Screenshot there. There. And there we have it. Turquoise Bones wins the race comfortably from Matthew Hero in second. Nice to see Uncle JND getting third, his first podium of the season in his second race. Di Miles, fantastic to see, finishes in P4 and gives himself 12 valuable points. As we all know, early in the stream, Brandon YT retired from the race and retiring Luke from the race. And Scottish Ninja, unfortunately, retired early on. And there we have it. That's the Belgian Grand Prix. Thank you very much to everyone that watched the race. I'm number one Taffy, and I'll see you next week.